So it is the 3rd of June, Monday the 3rd of June 2024, and it says 100 and, it's like almost 113. I've just been to the doctor and got my blood test results and they're awful. I've been getting a lot of like pain under my ribs and lots of like, and just feeling like absolute trash all the time, like zero sense of health or energy or anything like that. And yeah, anyway, he said he's concerned that I have fatty liver disease because of my liver function tests. So I've got an imaging request for a liver ultrasound that I need to do. And yeah, my blood pressure's high, my cholesterol's high. Okay, so I got it. And it was very expensive because it's not covered by, it's not on the PPS. It cost, for a month's supply, $339.96. So basically $340 for the month. Which is not great. So I have to keep them in the fridge. So yeah, there it is. And they gave me some syringes for free. I just clarified with them, do you take all of the liquid out of one vial and inject it all? He's like, yes, once a week. So okay, so it's a Monday, so I'll be injecting it every Monday, I guess. Hopefully I don't get too nauseous and all of that. Just to make it clear that the video is about Mounjaro. Now, I am not recommending that anybody does what I do, clearly. How do I use the Mounjaro? Oh yeah, the vial is really little and it's not very full. Makes sense. Okay, that's more information. Ah yeah, the vial is small with only a little bit of liquid in it. Okay, that makes sense now. I just wasn't sure what to expect. So that's how it looks. Gosh, it's a lot. Okay, I'm getting stressed now because like they said to do the whole thing. Like there's still so much liquid in the thing. I'm scared. This is a lot to just give someone, to be like, hey, just inject yourself with this. Yeah, I mean, look how much is left. Like, can you see that? There's still a lot left in there. And yeah, I nearly dropped it, so I shook it, but okay. Please God, let me be doing this properly, and please don't let this make me very, very ill. I hope it helps me to get very healthy. There is still a lot left in here. I'm sure people save that and do sketchy things with it. You could get like an extra dose out of all of them if you kept it. But this feels like morning sickness, and I feel very hot and sweaty and weird and very, very dizzy. But I don't know if that's just from the stress of the day. I'm just having a chicken and corn soup, some wholemeal bread and water. And now I'm eating a baked potato with beans and cheese. And made dinner. It's chicken, potatoes and broccoli. I am very, very full. Okay, it is day 2 of Mounjaro and I didn't sleep well. I'm not really sure if that's a super common side effect. I think I did see that somewhere. In terms of nausea, I have not really felt much of anything, but I struggle with different kinds of nausea on a daily basis. More waves, short waves of it. Like, one reason why I thought, I think I might be pre-diabetic or diabetic, which I am pre-diabetic, like almost diabetic, is as soon as I start to get a little bit hungry, I suddenly just feel like I'm going to throw up. That's been going on for a couple of months. So I'm starting to get a bit hungry now because I've gone a very long time without eating for me, and usually I'd wake up starving, and I think I'm experiencing an appetite reduction because last night after that I didn't fully finish my meal, and then after that I didn't even snack, which is very unusual for me. Very, very bloated despite eating less. Yeah, just not really feeling, my hunger levels are like 50% of what they would be. Now I'm starting to get a little bit hungry, so yeah, that's a lot less than normal. And my brain keeps trying to think of foods, because that's what I spend a lot of my sort of mental time doing in the day, when I get a chance to even think my own thoughts and not just be doing something for someone else. I'm often thinking, what do I want to eat? What do I want to eat? Usually, because my food cravings are so intense, it'll be like, nope, not that, nope, not that, maybe, nope, not that, definitely not that, maybe, and then I go back to the maybe. It's like this whole thing. Everything just sounds a bit boring, whereas usually my brain is like, food. I'm going to have my leftover chicken and potatoes from yesterday and broccoli, and I've added some salad, and I've got a little bowl of fruit. Noah ate a decent chunk of the food that I warmed up. You felt like dinner for breakfast too, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Potatoes. So yeah, I had some. He cut his eye in the bath like a week ago. He keeps asking for a hair tie-in like his little girlfriend at playgroup. I'm very tired. I don't want to be walking, but Noah was like, let's go for a walk, go outside. I'm like, yay! I also forgot to mention that the reason that my Mounjaro is just in little vials and I have to use a syringe is because Australia permitted that because of all the shortages of GLP-1 and GI. They allow with a syringe instead of having that fancy pen that lots of people on YouTube have. So that's why I don't have the pen, otherwise I wouldn't be able to get it. Did you like it? Mm-hmm. Oh, I have a headache, I'm tired, I'm hungry. I started to get this wave of nausea, and then I realized I was hungry, which I get without Mounjaro. Like, I already had that problem. So we're gonna have lunch. I've had a very busy day. We went on quite a big walk, like 4,000 step walk, and then and then came home, had bath, shower, got changed, went to a childcare tour, and I don't really know what to think yet. I just have maybe like 3 more to look at before I choose. Oh, soup? You want soup? Okay, I'll get you some soup. Yeah, that's the time, and I've done 6,000 steps. So with this heavy body, I'm in a lot of pain. Are you happier now? Eating Mama's chicken corn soup? Got the heater cranked because I'm freezing. I've got a tuna mayo and avocado sandwich on wholemeal bread because I'm just suddenly really freaking hungry, and I'm just so cold. I'm a person that is always hot, and I'm reading on the Mounjaro websites and stuff that
feeling really cold is a common symptom. I also have abnormally more acid reflux than usual, like the actual burning feeling coming into my chest and up my throat. And I just hurt. I've got a really bad headache and jaw ache. I have come to a swimming pool. I'm gonna just go in the heated pool and stuff, I think, because I'm just so freaking sore. Like, my whole body is sore. So that was different, I guess, to my usual routine. I felt really motion sick in the hydro pool because it's got like a spa end and it wobbles the water. Okay, that's my dinner. I'm eating more calories than I'm comfortable with, especially taking this medication, but yeah, chicken, rice, salad. I've already had 1,600 calories today, so it's a bit like, I always feel like I need to be low calorie to lose weight, but anyway, it's only day 2 and I'm only on the first dose, so. Protein shake, just sickly sweet, and 4 of the egg bites that I found in the freezer from Be Fit Foods. I miss the food. No, it just keeps going through in the background as this little dot. It's weird. Obviously, taking these injections just because you want to lose a bit of weight or you want to look a bit different or something like that is unhealthy, but I'm not sure if I've made it clear enough in what I've recorded, because I always forget what I've recorded. And I am almost diabetic. My blood pressure is really high. My liver's enlarged. You know, like, I think Beatrice Caruso said she had no major health issues and things like that. I do. Like, I just want to make it very, very clear that I am metabolically extremely unhealthy. I'm meant to get a liver ultrasound. Like, so the thing with going, oh, but what if you gain it all back? I don't have the, you know, that's so distant in the future, and my risk is so high right now that it doesn't matter. Like, the weight has to come off now to stop me from, like, having a stroke in my late 30s. That's how bad my health is. I've got elevated platelets, I've got very thick blood, I've got high inflammation, like, just completely abnormal. Like, my body, some people's bodies can handle carrying a lot of excess fat even at my age, and some people can't, and mine can't, because of my body shape and genetics and all kinds of things. So I just, like, if anyone's going to come on this, like, Mounjaro journey videos and be like, you're just going to gain it all back like before, it just doesn't matter at this point, because I am so sick and so unhealthy, and my doctor's so worried that and I'm on blood pressure medication, I'm meant to go on cholesterol medication, I'm meant to be on all these medications, so we're doing Mounjaro instead, where, well, I'm still on my blood pressure meds and stuff, but where instead of just going heavier with other metabolic medications that I'm supposed to be on, we're doing Mounjaro to get the weight off, to see if everything corrects, and then I will deal with worrying about maintaining health and all that kind of stuff. Like, right now it just has to be like rescue time, if that makes sense. So yeah, hopefully that's clear, that this is just like medically something that my doctor is like, you need to do, you have to get the weight off. But it's, I'm not, like, it's not like you use Mounjaro and then things are easy. It's not an easy way out. I'm still having to go to the gym, I'm still having to work out, and Mounjaro is making me even more exhausted than I normally would be. So it makes working out actually harder, but you have to keep working out to maintain muscle mass, and obviously just to get healthy, change your body composition in a good way. You know, I'm on a very low dose at the moment, so I'm getting food cravings and I'm still hungry and all those kinds of things. And I'm still battling the food thoughts. Like, I'm not experiencing that, like, disappeared food noise or anything like that. And, you know, you have to deal with the risk of the side effects. Like, you could get pancreatitis, you could get thyroid cancer, you could have kidney issues. My liver's already bad, so, you know, but my doctor's like, the risks outweigh the benefits outweigh the risks. In your case, like, we have to get this weight off. And I'm not really, like, at the size where people would have weight loss surgery, and I wouldn't want to do anything invasive like that. So, well, not unless it was like my last resort, which it's not, because we have weight loss medications. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully I don't come across as just yet another like, I can't lose weight, oh boo-hoo, oh I feel fat, because I'm not very young anymore. I'm 37 and my health is awful. 2 very small potatoes with cream cheese and hot sauce and broccoli, and these I got multigrain fish fingers, wholemeal multigrain crumbed fish fingers for Noah to have as, you know, quick lunches. Well, I took them out of the package and they're like the size of hot dogs, short hot dogs, so I'm gonna have a couple of those.
Noah likes his broccoli.
I do notice I'm feeling a bit more anxious, and I think it's just because I've got that really low blood sugar feeling. Like, and I'm so thirsty too. I'm going to work and then to the gym after work, and I do not want to do a thing because I am so freaking tired.
So it's 8:30 p.m. and I'm still not hungry.
I made a baked potato with tuna, Tabasco, cheese, mayo, salad.
I'm dealing with something that I just did not think was going to be the main issue with using Mounjaro. The insomnia is so bad. Yeah, the insomnia is like a killer right now. I'm usually always struggle with chronic fatigue every day, all day. But I use my... You are up. So I've got sleep apnea and I wear my CPAP every night. I mean, occasionally it like falls off in my sleep or I just fall asleep without it on, but very, very rarely. I even use it for if I have a nap. I'm good with my CPAP even though it is uncomfortable. I do not like using it. I've got the one that just the nasal things just sit at the bottom of your nose. It's just like this big. Yes, you did wake up. But what makes it uncomfortable is that I have very small nostrils, so it kind of blocks my nose, and then once it kicks in and starts blowing air, it's like okay, but I still have to like breathe a bit deeper than I normally would. But then when you breathe out, it's still pushing air at you, so it's like it's just uncomfortable. And I have it on like the most easy breathing setting, and it's just, it's not fun at all. I hate having to use the CPAP. Look, you're big and I'm small. Look in the screen.
Baba little.
You are little in real life.
Mama big.
Mama big.
Dada big. Baba little.
That is true. That is very true. Yeah, so the insomnia is like the biggest problem, and the fatigue. And I say that as someone who already has chronic fatigue. I think if somebody didn't have fatigue issues, yeah, you sit down and have mandarin. If someone didn't have fatigue issues and they suddenly felt like this, they would be like, I'm not doing another week of this.
Okay, having 2 small jacket potatoes with tuna, a bit of mayo, low-fat cream cheese, Tabasco, pepper, chives, a bit of regular cheese, and salad. I just crave potatoes and tuna all the time. Is it yummy? You've given up on using your spoon? So I have trained Junior to go in the pram, which is freaking awesome because now we can actually take him on walks and then let him off at the park. So, because he can't walk very far because he's 17 and he's got cancer, so he's tolerating going in there, and he knows that we're going to get somewhere, and then he can come out and sniff around. So yeah, it's working well. You want to hop out, Junior? I just had to push them both in the pram up a really big hill. That was strenuous because we went on a pretty long walk, and then Noah fell over on the concrete. He just fell on his hands, but he like cried for like 10 minutes, and then the dog like ran off. It was just, yeah, Junior's still getting used to being in the pram, but I'm so glad that he'll go in there at all now because now we can actually take him places. Having this protein ball, man, they taste really freaking good. I'm having a curry chicken soup. Never tried it before. Excuse the mess in my car.